Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Sean, real time, chasing greatness, challenging the basics. What's your basic? Today we focusing on worth. What is your worth? What was your worth yesterday? What will your worth be tomorrow? And what is your worth today? And what are you doing to impact that worth? I was talking to a guy yesterday. He was telling me that he got a baby on the way. And I was like, man, yeah, that's serious. That's serious. Let me tell you why it's serious. I said it's serious because you got a why now. It's not checkers anymore. It's not Monopoly anymore. You playing chess now. Every move that you make, it got to be serious. It got to be calculated. You got to give it a lot of thought. You need to consider where you're going to be tomorrow, because now it's not only about you. It's about your tomorrow. It's about your legacy, and what kind of legacy are you leaving behind? And how will you impress upon that new person that's going to come here to this planet that's going to be representing you? How are you going to press upon them the importance of life by your example? You will be their first friend. You will be their first boyfriend, girlfriend. You will be their first everything. Now, how are you going about increasing your worth? You know, I was reading an article about gold, about the fluctuations of the price of gold, and how valuable that particular precious metal is. And unlike gold, you can change what your value is. You can change what your worth is, but it has to be a purposeful effort. You know, it got to be something that you're doing on purpose. It can't be something that you just cruising through life. You know, and excuse me, if you want things particularly out of life, you gotta go after it. You gotta make sure that your moves are calculated. You got to make sure things are strategic. You got to consider who it is that you have around you. You know, I see a lot of times people, they talk about how they like this and or they don't like that in terms of their job, in terms of their lifestyle, their quality of life, the people that they have around them. You got control over all of that stuff. You know, it's up to you. Whatever it is that you want out of life, you can get it out of life. But you gotta evaluate your worth. So I'm gonna dare you to evaluate your worth. I'm gonna dare you to evaluate your value. I'm gonna dare you to evaluate the people around you, because usually, if you look at your 5 closest friends, you're able to easily see what kind of person that you are. You know, because usually we attract that which we are. Sometimes we attract that which we don't want, but secretly deep down inside, there's something about that person that you have around you that you're something like. There's some type of connection, and you got to evaluate that. So I dare you to evaluate your worth. I dare you to evaluate your value, and I dare you to increase your value. I made a video not so long ago about upgrading your values. Of course, we're not going to touch bases too much with that, but I am going to challenge you to evaluate your value. I'm going to challenge you to consider what it is that you spend all your time doing. What do you spend your time doing when you're not at work? What do you spend your time doing when you are at work? Are you giving the best you? Have you put yourself on display? And what I mean when I say have you put yourself on display, specifically, have you presented your best you? Are you spending your time wisely? Are you valuing your own personal time? Are you worth you? How much time have you invested in yourself? How much money have you invested in yourself? I'm gonna tell you, get serious about your life. Get serious about what you want out your life. Get serious about the people that you have around you in your life, and make sure that your presence around other people is worth more than they can ever imagine. Invest in yourself. This is your boy Sean, real time, chasing greatness, challenging the basics. Get back to living.